Hearing a clicking or grinding sound in your knees can be unsettling, making you want to sit still and avoid moving altogether. But freezing up actually deprives your cartilage of the lubrication it needs, making the stiffness even worse. Today, Sophia will help you safely break that cycle with a controlled zero-weight routine right from your chair. If anything feels sharp or uncomfortable, remember it is completely okay to pause. Let us start by finding a stable chair with a firm backrest. Sit up straight and prepare for our first small step before we begin. Let us ensure our environment is perfectly secure. Choose a sturdy chair that does not have wheels and is placed on a non-slippery surface. Avoid soft, sinking couches for this routine. Sit back comfortably so your spine is tall and well supported. Drop your shoulders away from your ears and rest your hands on your thighs. Plant your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. A stable foundation allows your joints to move without carrying your body weight. Remember, if you experience sharp pain, dizziness, chest discomfort at any time, stop immediately and rest. Let us begin with our first gentle movement to activate circulation, called sitting ankle pump. Keep your back supported and slowly lift the front of both feet off the floor, pulling your toes up toward the ceiling while keeping your heels firmly down. Feel the gentle stretch in your calves and the tightening in your shins. Hold it for a moment. Now, slowly lower your toes and lift your heels off the ground, pressing the balls of your feet into the floor. We will repeat this rhythmic movement together, keeping it slow and controlled. I inhale deeply through your nose as your toes draw upward, and exhale smoothly through your mouth as your heels lift. Never hold your breath. A steady flow of oxygen keeps your blood pressure stable and relaxes your nervous system. This motion uses your calf muscles as a natural pump, pushing blood and fluid back up toward your heart, which reduces heaviness in your legs and brings fresh circulation to your knees. As we complete 10 more repetitions, avoid rushing or jerking your feet, which can cause cramps. If doing both feet at once feels difficult, simply alternate legs or make the movement smaller. A small, comfortable movement is the perfect way to wake up your body. Feel the warmth growing in your lower legs as we finish the last few repetitions, preparing your joints beautifully for our next exercise. Now that your lower legs are warm and the blood is flowing smoothly, let us move to our second exercise, which focuses on waking up your thigh muscles, known as sitting quadriceps sets. These muscles are the primary shock absorbers for your knees, helping you stand up securely and walk with confidence. Sit up tall against the backrest of your chair, keeping your hips square and your shoulders completely relaxed. Rest your hands gently on your lap. Focus your attention on your right leg. Slowly tighten the muscle on the front of your right thigh. Imagine pulling your kneecap slightly up towards your hip as you press the back of your knee down closer to the chair cushion. If it feels comfortable, let your foot glide forward a bit as your knee straightens within a range that feels entirely safe for you. Hold this gentle contraction for 5 to 10 seconds. Remember to breathe out continuously through your mouth while holding the squeeze, as holding your breath can cause a temporary rise in blood pressure. Now, slowly release the muscle and let your foot rest comfortably on the floor. Let us do the same on your left thigh. Feel the muscle become firm beneath your hand and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it completely. As we alternate and complete 8 to 10 repetitions on each side, listen closely to your joint. A good contraction will feel like a deep, warm sensation in your muscle, making your knee feel tighter and more secure. However, if you feel a sharp, sudden pinch at the front of your knee or inside the joint, that is a clear sign to reduce how hard you squeeze or lower your leg slightly. If you experience a sudden cramp in your thigh, simply relax the leg, breathe deeply, and give the muscle a gentle rub before trying again with less effort. Waking up these fibers consistently is far more valuable than squeezing with maximum force. With your thighs now activated and ready to support you, let us transition to our third movement, sitting supported knee bends. This exercise is designed to safely improve your knees' bending range and ease that stubborn stiffness that accumulates after sitting still. Keep your posture upright and your feet flat on the ground. Now take your stronger, comfortable leg and carefully cross it over, placing its foot right behind the heel of your stiffer, sensitive leg. The stronger leg is going to act as a supportive guide. Using the gentle pressure of your healthy leg, slowly assist your stiff knee by pushing it backward, allowing the heel to slide along the floor into a comfortable bend. Move slowly until you feel a mild, pleasant stretch around the knee joint and the surrounding tissues. Never force it into a sharp or burning pain. Once you find that comfortable limit, Hold it steady for 5 to 10 seconds, and as you exhale, allow the muscles around the knee to soften and adapt. Now, slowly use your stronger leg to guide the foot forward back to the starting position. Let us repeat this supportive movement together 5 times. This controlled, assisted bending helps circulate the natural lubricating fluid inside your joint, washing away the friction and easing the sense of dryness. If your knee feels exceptionally tight or resistant today, remember that even a very small movement is highly beneficial. You are teaching the joint that it is safe to move again without causing any unnecessary irritation. Glide back gently, hold, breathe, and return slowly. Now that we have successfully used your stronger leg to guide your movement, let us transition to our 4th exercise, which is the sitting unsupported knee bend. For this movement, we will rely entirely on your own active control and a gentle shift in your body weight to increase your knee's bending angle safely. Begin with your feet flat on the floor, sitting up straight without tensing your back or neck muscles. Rest your hands firmly on the armrests or the sides of your chair to ensure you maintain perfect balance and core stability. Slowly draw your foot backward along the floor, bending your sensitive knee as far as it feels completely comfortable for you. Once your foot is planted firmly on the ground at that comfortable limit, slowly and smoothly lean your upper body slightly forward from your hips. As you glide your torso forward, mechanical angle shifts, naturally increasing the bend in your knee to its maximum safe range without any external force. This deliberate movement stimulates the production of natural joint fluid and keeps the surrounding soft tissues highly flexible. Hold this forward position for 5 to 10 seconds within a completely pain-free range. Keep your breathing calm and steady, never forcing the joint into a sharp pinch or a sensation of kinking now. Slowly return your upper body to the upright position and slide your foot forward to relax. Let us perform 5 slow controlled repetitions together on this side. Avoid any sudden rocking or rushing forward, which can place unnecessary strain on your lower back or hip and increases the risk of slipping forward off the chair. Lean forward gently, hold, breathe, and return smoothly. This active movement retrains your joints to handle functional angles, making daily tasks like standing up from a low couch or stepping into a vehicle much easier. With our joint flexibility established, let us progress to our 5th exercise, the sitting straight leg raise. Build protective muscle strength without placing any heavy weight on your joints. This movement directly activates your front thigh muscles to keep your knee stable, effectively reducing that unstable feeling of your knee giving way or buckling when you walk. Sit tall against the backrest of your chair, with both feet flat on the ground. First, actively tighten the front of your thigh, re-establishing that strong brain-to-muscle connection. Then, slowly straighten your knee, lifting your shin up off the floor until your leg is straight or extended out, as far as your body comfortably allows. Hold this extended position firmly in the air for 2 to 5 seconds. Keep your spine perfectly long and avoid leaning backward or slumping your shoulders as you lift, which can cause strain in your hip or lower back. Now lower your legs slowly and smoothly back to the starting position with total muscle control. Let us alternate legs and complete 8 to 10 slow repetitions for each leg. Lifting your shin off the floor feels too heavy or causes your hip to tighten up at first. It is completely fine to modify the exercise. Simply straighten your knee while keeping your heel resting lightly on the floor. This modified version is an excellent and safe starting point to build up your baseline thigh strength. Breathe out smoothly through your mouth as you lift. Hold that contract and bring it down slowly. Feel the deep warmth growing in your thighs, providing a solid protective shield around your knees to absorb impact throughout your day. Perhaps as we were performing those movements just now, you noticed a distinct popping, clicking, or grinding sound coming from deep inside your knee joints. This sensation is very common, and you might even feel a stubborn tightness or a cracking feeling right after you wake up in the morning. It is completely natural to assume that these sounds mean your joints are completely worn out, or that you are causing permanent damage every time your knee makes a sound. You might think the safest option is to stop moving altogether to protect the joint. But let us change that perspective right now. In the medical community, we call this sound crepitus. In many cases, it simply means that the protective layer of cartilage inside your knee has thinned over time, creating a surface that is not perfectly smooth. When you move, these rough surfaces rub against each other, much like dry gears that are missing their natural lubricating fluid. Here is your quick interactive check to understand what your body is telling you. If your knees click, no pain, no swelling, and no warmth around the joint, this sound is generally illnessless and should not scare you away from your daily activities. It is simply a sign that your joints need gentle, fluid-moving exercise to naturally pump lubrication back into the cartilage. However, if that grinding sound is accompanied by sharp pain, noticeable swelling, redness, a warm feeling to the touch, or if your knee suddenly catches and physically locks up so you cannot straighten it, those are clear warning signs. These symptoms indicate a medical issue such as an active inflammation or a potential tear, and you should absolutely have it evaluated by a medical professional rather than trying to push it. At home, when your knees are sore or noisy, the temptation to succumb to the pain and avoid moving your legs is incredibly powerful. You might find yourself avoiding standing up, skipping a short walk, or sitting in one place for hours because you are afraid of the discomfort. But doing this creates a dangerous trap that accelerates joint damage. When you stop using your legs out of fear, our nervous system triggers a process called disuse atrophy. Because the muscles are inactive, your body determines they are no longer needed and begins to shrink and weaken your front thigh muscles at an astonishingly rapid pace. When your quadriceps lose their strength, your knee completely loses its primary built-in shock absorber. Without that muscle cushion, every single ounce of mechanical pressure from your body weight crashes directly into your thinned cartilage and bones. Inactivity does not protect your knee. It actually increases the mechanical friction and drives you much faster toward a loss of independence. Remember this vital truth. Do not silence the signal. Find the cause and treat it safely. I'll summarize what we have discussed so far. Keep these 3 guidelines in mind. First, a noisy knee without pain is an invitation to move gently, not an excuse to freeze. Second, complete rest causes your supporting muscles to waste away quickly. And third, safe activation is your natural defense to rebuild joint stability. As a quote to remember as you move through your week, your body adapts to what repeats. If you repeat complete immobility, your joints will adapt to stiffness and weakness. But if you repeat these safe, slow, chair-based movements, your body will adapt to strength, lubrication, and freedom. Let us take a brief moment to sit quietly, take a deep, comforting breath, and allow your body to absorb the benefits of the activation we have achieved today. Now that your body is resting quietly from our exercises, let us look at how you feed your joints from the inside out. You might have tried various topical creams or over-the-counter pills to mask the soreness, assuming pain is just something you have to live with. But true joint protection requires reducing the chronic inflammation that actively attacks your cartilage. This is where a Mediterranean nutrition pattern becomes an essential tool for your recovery. The foundation of this approach relies on replacing heavy animal fats with extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil contains a powerful natural compound called oleocanthal. Medical research shows that oleocanthal operates as a natural anti-inflammatory agent, working on the exact same pathways in your body as a mild dose of ibuprofen. It helps calm down the chronic inflammatory markers that cause daily joint stiffness and pain. However, it is vital to understand that oleocanthal is a long-term cellular support, not an instant pain medication. You should never stop your prescribed medical treatments expecting olive oil to act as an immediate rescue drug. To apply this safely, let us use the Signal Light Oil protocol. Your target dose is 1 to 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil per day, integrated directly into your meals, such as drizzling it over cooked vegetables or using it as a light dressing. For those managing their weight, high blood lipids, or diabetes, sticking closer to 1 to 2 tablespoons per day is ideal to control your total calories. Do not drink olive oil directly by the cupful. Consuming excessive amounts can overload your digestive system, leading to uncomfortable heartburn, bloating, or diarrhea, and it can also cause unintended weight gain. Furthermore, if you have a history of gallbladder issues or gallstones, you must consult your physician before increasing your oil intake, as fats trigger gallbladder contractions which can cause acute discomfort. Beyond chemistry, we must look at the direct physical load your knees carry every single day. You might believe that losing just a few pounds will not make a noticeable difference in your knee discomfort. But the physics of human movement tells a completely different story, summarized by a foundational mechanical model known as the Messier 1-to-4 principle. This principle states that for every single pound of body weight you lose, our knee joints are relieved of approximately 4 pounds of mechanical compressive force with every step you take. Think about the massive compound effect of that relief over thousands of steps a day. If you safely lose 5 pounds, remove roughly 20 pounds of crushing pressure from your thinned cartilage. It is important to remember that this is a mechanical estimation model, not an absolute formula for everyone, as your true joint load varies based on your individual gait, skeletal alignment, and the severity of your arthritis. Still, the mechanical reality remains. A small reduction in weight delivers a massive release of stress for joints. However, achieving this weight reduction requires a highly cautious approach. If you attempt extreme starvation diets or cut your calories too drastically, your body will rapidly break down your thigh muscles for energy instead of burning fat. Losing your quadriceps means losing your knee's primary shock absorbers, which will actually cause your joint pain to increase significantly while leaving you fatigued and dizzy. Let us implement the steady unloading protocol. First, completely eliminate liquid sugars such as sodas, sweetened teas, and processed juices, replacing them entirely with plain water. Second, significantly reduce heavily fried foods and fast options. Third, increase your intake of clean proteins like fish, eggs, and beans alongside plenty of fiber-rich vegetables to preserve your leg muscles while keeping you full. Your goal should be a slow, safe progression of losing just 1/4 to 1/2 pound per week, aiming for a total reduction of 5 to 10% of your body weight over a period of 6 to 12 months. If you have underlying health conditions such as kidney disease, heart complications, or if you take glucose-lowering medications for diabetes, you must seek personalized nutritional guidance from your doctor to ensure your dietary adjustments do not drop your blood sugar dangerously low or strain your organs. To summarize this internal care plan, remember these 3 actions. Replace animal fats with 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil daily. Eliminate liquid sugars to protect your weight. And focus on a slow, muscle-preserving weight loss to unload your joints. As our core phrase for this section, a pound off the scale is 4 pounds off the joint. Now that we understand how gravity and weight affect your knees while walking, let us look at another hidden source of stress that might be harming your joints while you rest. Your favorite armchair. Many deep, soft couches or sagging recliners feel incredibly comfortable at first, but when you sit in a chair that allows your hips to sink lower than your knees, you are placing a quiet, heavy strain on your lower body. Staying in this deep, folded position for hours causes the muscles at the back of your thighs and hips to shorten and tighten, while your front thigh muscles become overstretched and weak. The real danger happens when you try to stand up from that sunken position. Because your hips are so low, your front thigh muscles have to work multiple times harder to lift your body weight, which forces your kneecaps to grind directly into your knee joints with immense pressure. You can easily recognize if a chair is working against you, if you find yourself needing to rock your body back and forth to gain momentum, or if you must push down heavily with your hands just to stand up. That chair is placing your knees at risk. To protect your joints, look for a chair with a firm seat cushion that keeps your hips level with or slightly higher than your knees, allowing your joints to bend comfortably at a 90-degree angle. Always choose a chair with solid armrests to share the lifting load. Keep your feet flat on the floor, and if your favorite chair is too low, place a firm, supportive cushion on top to raise the seating surface safely. Most importantly, protect your joints by limiting your continuous sitting time. Try not to sit for more than 30 to 45 minutes at a time without standing up to walk lightly, or move your ankles for 2 to 5 minutes to keep your joint fluid moving smoothly. Let us now prepare your body to finish our routine with a gentle, relax it comfortably upright. Let your hands rest loosely on your lap, and softly close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, feeling your chest expand, and exhale completely through your mouth, letting any remaining tension melt away from your body. Roll your shoulders gently backward in a small, slow circle, releasing the muscles around your neck and upper back. Gently wiggle your toes, shake out your hands, and feel the natural warmth and stability we have created throughout your lower legs and thighs today. Allow your heart rate to settle and acknowledge the wonderful care you have given to your health. You have completed your very first step toward protective movement. A muscle activating and joint awakening routine is highly effective when practiced consistently, and Sophia encourages you to return to these 5 gentle chair exercises daily or several times a week to keep your circulation active and your joints beautifully supported. To continue your journey toward total lower body freedom, our next session is designed to build seamlessly upon the baseline we created today. Tomorrow, in day 2 of our program, Sophia will guide you through dedicated, protective techniques focused on improving your bending and extension range, paired with gentle, restorative stretching to release deep muscle tightness and restore fluid motion. If today's routine helped your legs feel just a little lighter and more secure, please save this video so you can easily practice again tomorrow, and subscribe to our channel so we continue walking this path of safe, real health together. Thank you for moving safely with Sophia today. Take a gentle sip of water, rest well, and Sophia looks forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 2.